promised this conversation I talked yesterday or day before about, because Kevin Powell hosted the show yesterday. I was talking about Emmanuel Acho, who felt the need to very venomously, very strongly excoriate Angel Reese publicly and dress her down. And, if you're going to be a villain, you're going to cry, don't play the victim and all of this. And it was the kind of commentary that was like, you're doing a lot here, sir, a whole lot. Mm-hmm. I don't understand it. She's still a young lady. Whether she had bravado or not is irrelevant. His commentary disturbed me to the point where I had to say some things. Apparently I'm not the only one, because a lot of people were feeling the same way. And it's bad when Jason Whitlock takes your commentary and praises it. So that's how you know when you're on the wrong side of history. That's how you know you are wrong. When Jason Whitlock goes, thumbs up, dude. So he responded. I'm hesitant to play it, but I need to play it because I want y'all to comment on it. So play his response to the feedback he was getting for his horrible commentary about Angel Reese.
I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who has respectfully reprimanded me and offered brilliant opinions on the Angel Reese conversation. I do not believe there is any one way to think about things, but thank you to the Ryan Clarks, the Essence Atkinses, the Bozema St. John's, the Trellas, the different individuals who is publicly and privately just giving me good wisdom, good feedback, good discernment.
All right, enough. I can't with him. Ooh, just to listen to his voice makes my ass itch.
I call him Teephasis. He's Teephasis because when he talks, that's all I see is his teeth.
Jesus. Roderick Morrow is here. Karen Morrow is here, theblackguywhotips.com, and Roy Wood Jr. What's Roy, you have any experience with Mr. Acho?
No, I've never worked with the brother. I know he stirs the pot a lot. I will say with regards to everything that's unfolded with Angel Reese, I think that the issue is that people have conflated being tough on the court with people talking trash. Fans talking trash to Angel Reese, that's part of sports across all genres and genders. But when you get into sexism and racism and death threats, that ain't no part of the game. So to turn around and say that she's crying because, you lost the game and you big and bad on the court, but then when you lose, that's not what the girl is stressed about. And that's also not what her teammate Flau'jae Johnson was protecting Angel from. She wasn't getting in front of people going, yay, Hawkeyes, we like Caitlin Clark. She was getting in front of the people who are using that game to justify racist vitriol that they already had before the game even tipped off. And Angel was going to get a lot of that hate. It might have even been worse if she'd won.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Because you beating the white girl that's got white. Look, sidebar. I think as a country, we are better when there's one good white American athlete in any sport. But then what comes with that is white folks putting that, like, she's a great white hope for white people. Right. And you go and beat Caitlin Clark, man, they would have been, man, come on.
I mean, they did it last year, and with all this, and I loved it because to me, what I like about Caitlin Clark is she could take it. She like the white people thought they needed to protect her. It's like, no, she's a menace. She speaks this language. Yeah. So they both villains. Like, that's what's funny is the framing Emmanuel Acho put on it was this idea of like, well, you wanted to be the villain. Caitlin Clark ain't the villain. When she putting 41 and she doing all that joint on you, like, that's very villainous. It's very Steph Curry, like how we don't want to imagine Steph Curry as a jerk. But if you've ever had someone hit a three in your face and do a dance running up the court, that's pretty jerkish, dog. It just, you don't want to put that on there. As far as Emmanuel's comments, though, she's talking about death threats. She's talking about AI images of her sexualized. She's talking about dirty debutantes being in a LA Times columnist write-up that passed editorial board somehow. Like, it's not, she wasn't saying, I don't appreciate that Caitlin scored all them points. I don't like that they were talking trash on the court. Like, the way that he flipped it. Yeah, exactly. The way that he ignored that to make it seem like it's just a basketball discussion. I mean, and then to top it off with, it's not about, I'm gonna give y'all a race neutral, gender neutral answer. Nah, by refusing to acknowledge those elephants in the room, all you doing is just playing right into the hands of white supremacy with that. But that's kind of his bag.
That's his bag, and it's very irritating because when he talked, he skipped the question. Like, she was asked a specific question and she gave an answer. So he was like, it don't matter what she was asked, I'm going to go off her answer. And so from there, you kind of misleading people moving forward.
He was going off of her tears.
Right.
Like, you don't cry. And I was like, and for me, the whole element, we're still talking about young people who, according to the psychologists, the brains aren't fully formed. So however they behave, we all been 21 years old. Damn, yep. I don't think I could have handled the pressure. I every day thank the Holy Spirit, the Lord Jesus, teenage Jesus, and intermediate. But anyway, 30-year-old Jesus for not having social media when I was that age. Because I was doing some wild.
I said I'd have been out online just doing little but like this. I tell old people, I was like, quit judging these young people. You are no better. I say, y'all was out here shaking your butts and doing all this stuff. And if Polaroid cameras or your mom and dad and all this stuff, don't act like you better. You're not. It's just was not being recorded to live forever.
In the tournament this year, the Utah's women's basketball team had to be moved because of racism. So like
in Idaho, the games they're playing in Idaho.
So we talking about an issue that's even bigger than Angel Reese, and you jump immediately into there's no crying in baseball. It's just such a dumb take. And all the professional people professionally got him together. You would think it would bother you that you put out an opinion, and maybe you would apologize if every black woman who read it except Sage Steele was reading you for filth. But this brother ain't. He don't feel that way. And of course, Candace probably.
Good job, buddy.
Need Caitlin Clark to ball out so that racist folks stay home to root on Caitlin Clark. I'm telling you. This country is safer when white people are good at a sport. When a white American is good at a sport, more racist white people stay at home and don't do racism out and about. I have the statistics. I ain't got them on me right now.
That was the problem with January 6th. That was the problem. If y'all remember.
Crack didn't get in the hood until Magic Johnson beat Larry Bird. That's 86. 85, 86.
All of a sudden, the CIA got spare time.
Hang on,
the FBI boys, as they call them.
Let me say it with one finger to my temple. That's when But see, brother, Crack didn't get in the hood until Larry Bird was eliminated. Then white folks was angry.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, brother.
You gotta put two fingers. Any black person with two fingers to their temple ain't talking about nothing. It's only one finger.
Suspicious. Two fingers to the temple, but squinted eyes. You gotta have to squint it like you don't understand what they doing, brother.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
It was Jordan versus Bird. The video game dropped, and then the crack cocaine dropped.
All right. Well, this weekend probably will break records. I predict if it's Caitlin Clark versus South Carolina in the finals that we will see record, because I feel like South Carolina has more people that don't like them because not only is the coach black, the players are very black as well, and Dawn Staley don't give a F. Matter of fact, though, can I spend a moment to talk about Dawn Staley and why she's gonna be undefeated for the rest of her life? She has figured out how to manipulate this media, and I'm here for it. Like, oh my God, she is masterful. So this is recent press conference. She came in and actually she stumped me because I had to go Google search. Play the Dawn Staley clip. They played this weekend, by the way. Final Four.
I have a brief question, because you guys are writers, right? I just posted a tweet, and we had a long discussion in our coaches meeting. So our players were in the locker room, lying or laying down. Lying? You sure? So I told our coaches, someone taught me you lie to get laid, right? Sorry. So excited to be here.
And she usually comes off like y'all, like she's not media said, "Ooh, she playing rope a dope on their asses. I'm loving it." This is gonna be hard for them to say some things now, especially that the table's been set. I appreciate this.
Yeah, I do wonder. Because I don't think anybody could beat South Carolina. And if somehow Caitlin Clark pulls that off, she gonna immediately go into that discussion about greatest, because it'll be one of the greatest runs. Because South Carolina, to me, I feel like they dog walk anybody on the court. Every time the game start, I feel like, okay, we got us a look. Oh my God, no, get off of it. Oh God, they killed them. Like it be 20 minutes in, up 20, no contest. I can't picture them Iowa doing any of that stuff to them.
If Caitlin Clark beats South Carolina, we're going to get DE&I initiatives back in the corporate workspace.
We're going to have to.
Damn,
we're going to have to.
Room for that.
That justifies.
White folks going to be.
Oh my God. We might get reparations? Is that what you said, Roy?
I hope so.
Nah, she'd have to go back to back.
She had to stay in school. She had to stay in school one more year to get us all the way back to reparations.
You know what,
that's
Negroes?
crazy.
Go ahead. Go and get your little reparations.
You know what?
Brother.
Damn.
Go Hawkeye.
We'll send them a little something.
Maybe we was wrong about this Voting Rights Act, man. Y'all need the help.
Oh my God. So we just
don't know what else to do.
We just discovered the cure for racism.
Can I also say I'm so happy that when they did beat LSU, that she did not do that damn taunt back, because I'm the kind of petty that I would have waited all year to get them back, to be like, oh, what happened to this? She was like, nope, I'm not going to do that to America. And that's the reason that everything is not on fire today, is because she didn't do that, because we was mad Monday night.
You putting too much on this young lady. By the way, that game, 11.84, as I mentioned this week, the largest audience, male or woman, it exceeded the World Series from last year, the viewership. And the last time a women's game, this is ironic, last time a women's game had this much attention, 1983. USC, that's Cheryl, that's Cynthia Cooper, Pam and Paula McGee, and Cheryl Miller versus Louisiana Tech and Kim Mulkey.
Wow.
That was the last time USC whipped that ass 64-58. That was the last time this many eyeballs was on a women's basketball game.
Wow.
Which is ironic. Yep. So we're gonna see something, I think, this weekend. I think they're gonna break records, and there's a lot of tension. And I love it.
I'm ready.
I run my fingers through her hair as she smiles and says that she loves me. Isn't it lovely when the one who loves things